What's up, everybody? I'm Tylock, and this is Homespun Geek. So in this video, it's going to be real quick probably because I'm just going to respond to the ad icon challenge that was issued to me by the Funko Preacher, who has a great YouTube channel. I'm going to put his link in the bottom in the description below the video. If you'd like, go check him out, subscribe, like, comment on his videos. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. I'm still a little sick, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I want to go ahead and reply to this challenge that I've been placed. Now, the ad icon challenge simply requests that I list my favorite 3 ad icons that I own, my 3 ad icons that I wish I owned, and then I'm going to add my top 3 ad icons that I wish Funko would make. So, with that said, my ad icons are right here. I set them right behind me because they are some of my favorite pops that I have. In fact, one of them is one of only 2 pops I have in a hard case. So I'm going to go ahead and start right now. My number 3 spot in the favorite ad icons that I own is Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch. Absolutely love Captain Crunch. This is my favorite cereal. I was able to get him at Target, like actually go into the store and get him, not online. We had a little bit of a hassle getting Captain Crunch and the Noid. Those 2 were actually difficult for us to get because we were given a little bit of a hard time at Target. I'm sure I've said that in a previous video, but worth the hassle, guys. I love Captain Crunch. Specifically, I love Peanut Butter Captain Crunch. It is my favorite, absolute favorite cereal. I have a box in the kitchen right now that I'm almost finished with, and as soon as I'm done with it, I'm going to have to go get another box. But at least twice a week, I eat Captain Crunch peanut butter. So that is my number 3. Number 2, guys, is the Noid. The Noid is from Domino's, circa the 1990s. I was trying to see on here if it says what year the Noid was actually part of the ad for Domino's, but the Noid is a Domino's pizza character who is in the commercials. Specifically on the back, let me show you the side first. That is the Noid. On the back, it actually has like what looks like maybe a magazine ad or something similar to that with the Noid on the back, and it just says avoid the Noid. The reason for avoid the Noid is that he's actually not representing Domino's Pizza. He's actually trying to stop you from getting a hot, well-made pizza. He's trying to make your pizza cold. He's trying to make the cheese stick to the box. He's trying to ruin your pizza before it gets to you. So he wasn't actually a representative of Domino's. He was actually a villain, I would say, in the commercials. So that's my number 2. The reason he's number 2 is because when I was a kid, there was a video game called Yo Noid on NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. And I loved that video game. I played it many, many times. I rented it from Blockbuster. I never actually owned it, I don't think. And awesome. It was an awesome game. Also, there was a sponsorship issue, not sponsorship. There was a promotional thing that went on in the early 90s where you could get a Noid toy. And it was basically just a, I guess, vinyl or resin toy where he had these ears that he has pulled down in his arm, in his hands, out of like stress, like he's stressed and he's angry. And I have that toy somewhere in a closet somewhere. I have that toy. Loved it. I actually think I played with it so much that one of the ears, where it was narrowest, right by his head, had actually broken off. And I used to use it as a bat. I used to pretend like it was a bat, and that's how he attacked people when I played with him. So that's 2. Number 1 on my ad icons that I own is this guy right here. Cosmic Crunch. Cosmic Crunch was from a cereal in a commercial that was made in 1999. I do know the date on that because I looked it up. I believe that Cosmic Crunch, when you poured your milk in, it turned the milk green. That's my memory of Cosmic Crunch. This is a very cool character. This is actually not even a main ad icon for the cereal. Captain Crunch was the main sponsor. Cosmic Crunch was just a temporary thing. This was just an offshoot of Captain Crunch. Can't really remember what the cereal looked like. You can go Google it, I'm sure, look up Cosmic Crunch. But he is one of my 2 pops that I actually spent the money for a pop protector on. This is a picture of Cosmic Crunch on the side. The back of this box has the Captain Crunch, the Jean Lafute, who I also have, guys, somewhere over here. There he is right there. And the Crunchberry Beast, which was an SDCC release on the Funko Shop that I missed. So I'm literally only missing one out of the Captain Crunch 4-pack there, or foursome. Those are the top 3 that I have that I would like. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to say I also have Bazooka Joe, Diggum Frog, Sugar Bear, Jean Lafute. And about 2 weeks ago, not quite 2 weeks ago, I was able to nab Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the Rice Krispies guys, on the Funko Shop. So they're maybe here somewhere, or they're on their way. So the next step of this challenge is to say what 3 I wish I had. And that's very hard because I love the pop icons or ad icons. That's actually one of my favorite properties right now. And what I wish I had, honestly, is the monster cereals. All 5 of the monster cereals. I would have liked Yummy Mummy, Fruit Brute, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, or Count Chocula. All 5 of those. I won't divide those into 3. I'll just say a one-way tie. You know, like all 5 of those I would have liked to have. Frankenberry, Count Chocula, and Boo Berry are released every year around Halloween, September, October. But Yummy Mummy and Fruit Brute are not released every year. They're only released on anniversaries and special occasions. In fact, I think about 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, they released them. And I bought them. And I think that was the first time I actually had those 2 cereals. And they were actually really good. I liked them a lot. Don't know why they wouldn't make those every year. Especially if you change the art up on the cover of the box every year. Maybe have an artist. Maybe pay like an actual artist to come in and design the covers of the boxes every year, so it becomes a collector's edition and people will buy it. The last thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell you 3 things, or 3 ad icons that I wish they would make. Starting with my number 3, the Green Giant from the Green Beans. When I was a kid, I remember the Green Giant commercials very clearly. I used to actually like them. I used to think that they were just a cartoon. I don't think I ever even realized that they were intended to represent green beans or whatever vegetable they were advertising for. So I really liked those. When I was a kid, there was actually the Green Giant whose head you never saw, but there was a little like green guy, like a kid. And I remember he used to talk, and the Green Giant, I think, only used to say, you know, ho, ho, ho. But anyway, a 2-pack of those would be awesome, or both individually. That would be awesome. My number 2 most wanted ad icon is the Taco Bell Chihuahua. I was a teenager during the 90s, guys. The Taco Bell Chihuahua was actually on television all the time. There were so many different commercials from him. True or not, I don't know. You guys tell me, is it true that they ended the Taco Bell Chihuahua commercials because the dog got run over by the guy that trained it? I don't know. That's what I heard. If that's true, that's awful, you know. But anyway, remember Godzilla with Matthew Broderick and Hank Azaria, and I can't remember who else was in that movie. It was not a very great movie, but Taco Bell had an advertisement campaign with Godzilla where the Chihuahua had a box, and he was saying, "Here, lizard, lizard, lizard." And when Godzilla came around the corner, like the skyscraper, I believe the Taco Bell Chihuahua said, "I think we need another box." Anybody remember that? So I would love to see the Taco Bell Chihuahua with a box and like a sign that says, you know, I think we need a bigger box, or just Yo Quiero Taco Bell. Either one of those, that would be awesome. And my last one that I would really like to see more than anything else, and it's weird that I'm going to say this because when he was out, this is a product I never even had, but Budweiser's Spuds MacKenzie. I freaking love Spuds MacKenzie. I don't know why. I just remember him from my childhood. I remember every commercial he was in. Loved that character. I love that it's a dog. They have the mold already if they wanted to use it, because they made Bullseye. I think his name is Bullseye from Target. They could just use that mold, recolor it, rechange it, and slap Budweiser on it. I was a kid when those were commercials. I didn't drink beer. I didn't drink beer until I was legally able to drink beer. But how cool would the Spuds MacKenzie be? Spuds MacKenzie, Taco Bell Chihuahua, and the Green Giant. All three of those would be things that I would love to have. The last part of this Pop Ad Icon challenge is to challenge 3 other people. So I'm going to name 3 people that I would like to see do this. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know who has and hasn't done this already. I'd have to go through everyone's page and watch every video, but I'm relatively sure that this has not been done by the individuals I'm going to name. And if it has been, you know, sorry guys, I didn't realize it. Just let me know. You know, you don't have to do it, of course, again. So the first person I'm going to name, guys, is Funko Pops and Unicorns. She's recently been extremely supportive to my channel. She's a very good friend to our channel, and I really like watching her videos. I don't miss a single one of her videos. We have a lot in common in the fact that we like a lot of the same things, and I just want to see her. If you haven't done these, or you don't have any Pop Ad Icons, just do what I did. Talk about which ones you would buy that they've made already, or which ones you wish they would make. Either, you know, whatever, something like that. The next person that I'm going to tag in this, just to challenge, is another channel that I think needs a lot of support, guys, because I actually, again, really like watching his videos, is Waiver Ramone. Waiver Ramone, I appreciate the support that you've given me, and I appreciate the replying that you've done. Every time I comment, you always reply to me, and that actually means a lot to me, believe it or not. Anytime somebody replies to something I say, it goes a long way. So, Waiver Ramone's channel, guys, if you haven't watched him, go over, watch him, support him, and see if he does this Ad Icon challenge, guys. And the last one that I'm going to say is the Collecting Couple. If you go watch their channel, they do a lot of the same things that I do. They also collect Pops, and recently they've done Funko News, which is pretty great, pretty awesome. They're also on Instagram. I believe all 3 of them are on Instagram, guys, so you can follow them all on Instagram. I'm sure their links and Instagram names are on their pages, but I would appreciate it if everyone would go over to those 3 pages, support them, watch them, comment, like, subscribe, and maybe they'll do one of these Pop Ad Icon challenge videos. Who knows? You know, I'm not saying anybody has to do it. If you can't do it, I 100% understand. If you don't even like the Pop Ad Icons, again, 100% understand. I just wanted to name 3 names because everybody else has named 3 names, and I feel like it's my duty. So, with that said, guys, I hope everybody is having a fantastic week, fantastic day. I'm Tylock. This is Homespun Geek, and I'll see you later.